It is the final stage of Q School. It is day 2, and here in Milton Keynes, we are 2 games away from victory and a return for some players to the PDC Tour. For one player, maybe their first ever time as a tour card holder. Over in Germany, the EU Q School, we've got our final. I'll get to that in a moment because we're going to show you how the quarterfinals played out here at Arena MK. This is what we saw. Andy Bolton managed to book his passage through. A real tight one against Cam Crabtree. Only an 85 average from Andy Bolton. Crabtree averaging close to 91, but Bolton getting the job done to move through to the semi-finals. Little Justin Hood, never been a tour card holder before, known as Happy Feet, the part man, part penguin. Seeing off Daniel Perry, 6-5, a very, very tight one. Perry had his chances in the penultimate leg of that one. A big John Henderson, former World Cup winner, overcoming Jamie Atkins, another tight one. That ended up 6-4. Atkins missed darts in the penultimate leg of that one too. But Bradley Brooks, the only guy to win in the quarterfinals convincingly, and what a way to do it as well. 129 checkout on the bullseye for a 6-1 win, averaging about 98.5 there, Bam Bam. He was beaten in the final yesterday. He's top of the Q School Order of Merit, and to be honest, the points he's accrued already today means it is done. It is sorted. Bradley Brooks is returning to the tour, and he knows it. I caught up with him after that win. Bradley Brooks, top of the Order of Merit, missed out yesterday, but you've bounced back. I mean, this is done, isn't it? You're going back on the tour.
Yeah, 100%. That was the aim at the start of the week. Obviously, I had to go through phase 1, but been working really hard on my game. So getting back was the main thing to do, and I've managed to do that. So I'm happy with what I've done the last couple of days.
The final yesterday, you were behind, kept coming at Tom, and it looked like you might turn it around. To be fair to you, put in a brilliant last leg to win it, but how disappointing was that? Because even making a final, after 3 bad days, then it's probably not going to be enough.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, it didn't, obviously, after I had a sleeping walk this morning, you take it as a win, 5 points, you're top of the Order of Merit to come in today, and it's a good start, but at the time, it wasn't, for me, I felt like it was, like I just lost the final, if you know what I mean. But listen, take nothing away from Tom, man. Put him under pressure, and obviously I knew it was his first time in a situation like that. I tried putting as much pressure as I could, and to be fair to me, put a good last leg in, so I wish him all the best.
You're quite good at this Q School business, aren't you, Bradley? You've been successful twice before. You're going to be successful this time. I know another time you got on the tour by winning the development tour, but this holds no fear for you, and you've shown it this week.
No, it doesn't, but it's not a place I want to be coming back to. I want to be on the pro, so I want to be in the top 64, pushing on. And I think this year, having a year off, really opened my eyes to what I want, and that's to be on the pro, so playing the best players in the world week in, week out. I think Modus and the ADC and stuff like that's helped. But yeah, I've enjoyed my darts this year, and I think that's carried on into what I'm doing this week. So yeah, obviously I felt good coming here because I knew I was playing well, and I've got the experience of doing it before, but it's not a place I want to keep coming back to.
Well, look, the averages have been good. Obviously, you got more points than everybody else, and you'll be getting back on the tour. But what's different between the Bradley Brooks now and the previous versions of Bradley Brooks to make sure that you don't come back? And I realise that's a big question when you've got 2 years to go yet. I
think I've grown up a little bit. I think, especially now I don't have the youth and stuff like that. I think I've grown up a bit, and I think I need to now become one of the. I play in the men's now. There's not a youth to fall back on, so I've got to treat the game like all the other pros do it. And like you say, I'm not a youth player anymore. So I think growing up's a main part of that.
Well, you've certainly done yourself proud so far. Chance to go and get it one today and save yourself having to come back for the next 2 days.
Cheers, Dan. Nice one, mate.
Yeah, Bradley Brooks there. Great response from him after missing out on getting the tour card automatically yesterday to bounce back in the way he has and basically pretty much assure himself. It's not mathematically certain, but I think it's a freak set of circumstances that would deny Bradley Brooks a tour card at this stage. And of course, he could win it outright today. Anyway, let's bring in Dart Connect. This is here in the UK. As you can see, Bradley Brooks playing excellently again. 5-2 up on John Henderson. One more leg for him, and he's through to the final. That'll be another point on his Order of Merit. But what he wants to do, of course, is win the tour card today. Then he doesn't have to play days 3 and 4, which he will have to, no matter how many points he has accrued, because them's the rules. Justin Hood, though, are the only one out of those 4 semi-finalists who has never been a tour card holder. 5-3 up on X Factor Andy Bolton. A real chance for Happy Feet to go through to the final and potentially get his card today. Who knows? Maybe those points, in fact, if he got one more leg there, he'll go second on the order of merit overall. And if Bradley Brooks were to win his tour card in the final, say, then that would mean that he would be first, because Bradley Brooks comes out of those rankings. Let's show you what's happening in Germany. We're going to change that over. There it is. Is it coming in? We're going to do it now. There we go. There we go. I got it in there in the end. I've not quite got the skills of that as yet. But as you can see, Kai Gotthard versus Steven Noster. It is an all-German final. We very nearly had an all-German semi-final lineup, but Max Hopp beaten by Stefan Henderreich. Kai Gotthard has been the standout player today. Certainly had the standout performance, an average of over 108 in one of his games. But as you can see, very, very impressive in beating Henderreich in the semi-finals. Wasn't amazing against Davy Proston in the quarterfinals, but he has been the main man over in Calcar today, and he is putting himself right up on that order of merit. But of course, he'll be looking to get himself a tour card. That is a game where we are guaranteed a brand new tour card holder. Yesterday, Tom Bissell, brand new tour card holder. Victor Tingstrom has played PDC stuff, but never been on the tour before. The Swede coming through. Today, we're going to get one of those two joining them. And is it going to be Bradley Brooks? Could it be Justin Hood? Maybe John Henderson or Andy Bolton can mount fightbacks in their semi-finals. When we come back to you, probably just over an hour's time, it'll be when everything is wrapped up. We will have 2 more guaranteed members of the PDC Tour for the next couple of years, and there will be some vital points won as well.